Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's good, y'all? Welcome to the live stream. I'm doing all this hand stuff because I'm excited. Doing this shit live like Bill O'Reilly. It's the well spoken token. And you're live with me. Guess who I got with me today? Who's that nigga over there? Say what's up to the people, bro.
Oh man, I already hate live, nigga.
Not
Big homie.
Live.
I'm not doing that. Hold on. Let me get in the game.
Yeah, wake up, Neil. Wake up. Wake up out of your sleep.
Yo, y'all already know who it is, man. It's your boy, Virgil Hawk. I did the thing I hate. I just did the thing I hate.
No, it's your boy.
I hate when niggas show up to the live.
What's up, man? It's me. It's me. Nah, man, it's just a regular day, man. It's another podcast in the bag. Shout out Ty. Shout out Ty. What's up? Stony in the building.
Yeah, Stony in the building.
Appreciate it. Hey, we love having a chat. We love having a group of people to kind of bounce off of, things like that. Also know that sometimes we're gonna ignore you niggas. It's gonna be kind of funny. We're gonna be talking, you all gonna be talking, and then I'm gonna look over and be like, oh snap, we like 3 conversations deep possibly in the comments. I'm shooting for the stars, man. I'm shooting for the stars. Hopefully I'll land money in the clouds. Because that's what I like to do. High up in the sky. Speaking of high, man, how you doing? Hi.
I'm all right. Me and the girl just got a new apartment today, actually.
Oh snap! Oh, like okay, it's an apartment. Y'all moving. Y'all downsizing from townhome.
Yeah, way to shit on me. Yeah. We about to
downsize. Nah, but for real, is it downsize? Because that means money.
Yeah, it's smaller, nigga. It's not a crib, man. It's not a house.
Yeah,
but that's all right.
I mean, hell, you build your life, start your stuff up. Maybe go ahead and get down on that knee, dust off the knee, get the knee pads out.
I see how you feel about proposing.
Yeah, I mean, your girl be blowing me up talking about, hey, when's he gonna propose? I'm kidding. That never happens. She does not do
she
that.
doesn't. You're lying.
I am. Nah,
you're showing out the company.
I mean, I can't help it, man. It's live. I'm trying to see if I can get you to slip up, like just on live and be like, yeah, man, this is the day, dog. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna propose to my lady.
Yeah. Show you right. How about you, nigga? How you feeling?
Nigga, I'm feeling good, man. We're still waiting on approval for a motherfucking apartment, so hopefully we get this bigger spot. It's funny, you downsizing, I'm big sizing, upsizing, upscaling.
That's the whole energy is humble brag. I don't know what's going on with you today.
I mean, shit, actually, what's funny? Is this the time to do it? Is this the time?
Nah, it's not. It's not.
It's not? Okay, cool.
It's not with 5 viewers. No, nigga.
This nigga here. Oh, okay. I was about to say he can't move. He needs some mobility.
It was on the cord, nigga. It was on the cord. I gotta get my shit.
The shuffle.
Right.
I'm diving for the live. This nigga said, nobody. I've never seen you shimmy like this for a video ever. And this nigga was like, what was the shoulder,
man? Nigga, hold on. Let me tell you what I did. Right. So I've been sick the past couple of days. So I've been drinking a lot of tea. Which is the world's biggest scam. Tea is a scam. Yeah,
it's like, but tea, it's gonna cure you. It's gonna cure you of your tiredness because it's got caffeine in it.
It ain't do shit. It ain't do shit for me, baby.
A green tea. Oh, I had a green tea and now I'm just spiked.
I'm off that green tea, nigga. But yeah, nah. So I left, I guess, a tea bag in here after I finished it. So I pulled it out before the stream started, and I guess some paper got left in there. So whatever I had in this cup, I just got a mouthful of fucking paper. I felt bad as hell.
just tea bagged, literally.
Yeah, I got tea bagged by myself. I'd pay to see it. I'd like to see it.
Paying this, there's probably a nigga out there with like the droopiest balls ever. That's just like, yeah, this is all I do.
This is what you're doing today?
Yeah, that's all I do, man.
Big balls. That's your go-to when you don't feel comfortable. You like, let me talk about my nuts. Let me talk about nuts, period.
Speaking of nuts, man, yo, have you talked to Villain lately, man?
Nah, what happened?
Nah, man. So like, I make it a point, right? Every time I see young nigga at a party or like when we take him out or something like that, to just get to talking about his dick, man. I'll just be like, oh man, look at that monster.
After 3 years.
Look at that monster. I'm talking about my dick, man. It's just too funny, man. I can't help it. There's something about making the little nigga squirm that just makes me feel good inside.
Right.
Like he knows what he's working with. We all know.
Yeah, I don't know if everybody knows, but yeah.
I couldn't help it. But we were talking about nuts, and then I was like, yeah, man. Speaking of nuts, man, you talk
Straight
about
to
our
nuts.
brothers.
No more nuts. No more nut talk, nigga. We got shit to do. We got shit to do today.
Oh my god. You know what is nuts? You know, you know what's
What's
nuts?
nuts? This is a
The
shitty
fact
segue.
that hey, that's a perfect name for a title, dog. Like a whole segment called you know what's nuts?
Yeah.
What,
What's nuts?
what's
Let's
nuts,
get
man?
it together,
Who's
nigga.
nuts? Hold on one second. I'm sorry, man. That shit gave me the motherfucking giggles, man. Just thinking about
Right, I see. I see. That's
nuts.
the shit
Who's
I've been worried about the whole time. It's
nuts?
like, yeah, when we record without like when we don't record live, it's way easier to just cut out all the dumb bits.
Oh yeah, the portions where I'm just like, oh yeah, I've just trailed all the way the fuck off. Now we cut those out, guys. We definitely cut those out. We've done one live episode prior to, and I just ADHD'd my way all the way through that. I hate that. I mean, I'm not an ADHD nigga. I don't have it. I can't self-diagnose myself. I mean, hey man, are we ever gonna talk about this diagnosis wave?
Not today.
I mean, are we ever going to? Are we gonna
Not
address?
today. The shit that we say to each other without the mics on should stay done. Cause there's a certain ailment out there right now that I'm like, y'all niggas is diagnosing yourselves with this shit.
You talking about that tism?
You would do this to me today.
You know that tism, not baptism.
Yeah, right. Atism.
Not atism.
I'm fucked.
Yeah, no. Hey, man. The reason I even asked now because I think, and it leads into the topic. Like I hate to be meta as
It kind
fuck
of
right
does.
now.
I could freak it. I could freak
I'm trying to
this.
freak it for you, dog. That's what I wasn't trying to put you all the way out there. But with the wave of like self-diagnosis and things like that, which mind you, because people have more access to like actual, you know, information online, not to say who's to say what's, you know, correct, incorrect, facts and science and all that shit out the window. You know, you do what's best for yourself. You know, Dick Gregory and all them niggas, you know, with Dr. Sebi, they were all just writing information, be like, hey, look, grandmama told me to mash up the yam root, put it in your coffee, drink it 3 times, and you're good, right? It's the same as homeopathic medicine. I mean, niggas is making their own do. But like, remember, and there was a wave of this, right? We came today to talk about these Manic Pixie Dream Girls. And I had never heard about the motherfucking term, right? So I was like, what do you mean? What the fuck are you talking about? Is this like as soon as he started describing this shit, I was like, hold on, wait. I knew exactly what the fuck you're talking about. Like the context gave me the entire idea of what the fuck it was. I just never heard the term. And apparently this is a
Which is
whole
crazy to
internet.
me. That's
This
fucking
is a
crazy to me.
this is shit been going on since 2017. The niggas been talking about this shit online.
Way
Maybe
before
even
that,
further
nigga.
back.
Way before that.
I was doing some mild research, which I hate doing. I'm not a researcher. That's not my thing.
Yeah,
I
you
like
do
to
in the pocket fucking research.
I like to go ahead and use the first 5 links. That's
See, I would
typically
have cut that. That shit you just did, I would have cut that.
Oh, the sip was that a loud sip?
Yeah, I always cut like the little. I'm not paying. But yeah, no, the Manic Pixie Dream Girl thing has been like a thing since like 05, 06 when it became like a media trope. Look at you doing it again.
I was thirsty. God damn. All right, excuse me. But no, like, would you say? I know that for a fact that we put it out there as a trope, right? But I don't think that it gained that moniker until like a bit later. Like I think
I
that
ain't hear the word trope till like 2018, so I feel you.
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, can we really say that the trope itself, like the term itself, started in '05? I could say that maybe like the characters started appearing. And why don't you give a breakdown of what the fuck a manic pixie girl, a manic
Look at the
pixie dream
push.
girl is?
Look at this push. Look at this nigga pushing. Yeah, I don't have a ready-made fucking definition yet.
No, you're good. Just
Just
explain
all
it
the
to me.
shit that I would cut out is right here.
Explain it to me the same way you explained it to me prior to. Because from
Nah,
my
because I used a lot of B words, and I don't think we could do that
look at this nigga safe pod. He's scared. It's funny
yeah.
because
Okay.
there's an episode coming out pretty soon, the guys, and I'll tell you, it's probably my safest episode ever. Shout out to you for doing that episode, but like it was pretty safe.
Who with who?
You know who the fuck I'm talking about. You know, Team One.
I guess I don't know. Either
Yeah.
way, so Wikipedia says it's a stock character type, right?
Wikipedia says
What the fuck? Man, this is bullshit. No,
B
this
minus
basically
bibliography right there.
right. Basically, it's like the trope of like women who are excessively quirky and they got like a lot of things that kind of define them in an extravagant way, and they're kind of like narrative devices to push male characters into maturity or like another stage of their life or whatever, right? And it was
Yeah.
really popular. You got movies like 500 Days of Summer, uh whatever the fuck
I was about
Kirsten
to
Dunst is in.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World, because the thing
Yeah.
is that that's where I immediately started making the connection. I was like, oh, Ramona Flowers, I get it. When you look around and you're like, okay, everybody's Helena Bonham Carter in Fight Club. Like, it was just like, oh, this is an individual. By the way, like, I don't know if that chick was real or not. I don't know if she was Marla. Like, it was Marla real?
Yeah, Marla, but Marla was
Marla
confirmed to be
real.
real.
Yeah. Because it was like there's a lot of
Yeah.
hallucinations. There's things in there that are like bits and pieces together. And it's a deep book, but Marla was real. Like, okay, cool. But yeah, she that was an individual that basically, I don't know, man, because it's crazy because she's manic as fuck, right? Like her whole deal is excessively quirky. She goes to fucking help meets just to get off. Like,
Is that what it was called? You're calling it getting off?
I mean, get her rocks off. I don't know, a
You
move.
calling
Like
it getting the rocks off?
she got a kicks, man. She got a kicks in.
Yeah,
Like,
she got her kicks, but the kicks came from like feeling accepted by randoms.
yeah, I mean, and
So I would, before I say getting my rocks off or getting off, I would say like, oh, they're really
all
here
right. Can you
to
say
like
that?
feel acceptance.
All right, here comes a bunch of big words. Can you say that seeking emotional assuagement is not like fucking like jerking off?
You say assuage, I say assuage.
Assuagement.
Shout out to the words you read but never say.
Yes, sir. Only context, no denotation at all.
Mm.
I have no clue how to pronounce that word. I'm just going
Doesn't
off
matter.
Persephone, Persephone, epitome, epitome. Fuck you, camera. Please.
Yeah, just stop fucking with it.
Hold on, I got it. That bitch is.
You got it. Don't even.
Yeah, no,
You
I
would
got
do
it.
this right now.
I do. Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, the parts that we're gonna cut out. This is all. This is what we do.
You can't cut it today, brother.
It's good right there. Perfect.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
cool,
but
cool.
I'm saying like,
finish your thought.
I'm saying going out and seeking like what the emotional assuagement sounds weird, but like seeking somebody to pat you on the back, right? Seeking that emotional like closeness, right? In a mass, right? Isn't that a little manic? Isn't that a little strange? Isn't that a little bit much?
I would call it like, I guess manic is a word,
behavior?
but that's not what I was taking. That's not what I'm taking issue with though.
Okay.
Like it's not the term, it's not the word manic per se. I had an issue with you saying like, oh, it's like getting your rocks off or fucking all of that, because that's got a sexual connotation.
Okay, but I mean, like, you knew what the fuck I meant. But I get it.
Kinda.
I get it. I know, large platform. Getting your rocks off might be sexual, but I mean, like, is sexual bad? Is that negative? Like, I mean, I'm not saying. I mean,
Yeah, I think in this context, yeah.
Didn't she meet homie and then hook up with homie like immediately?
I mean, I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
barely fucking remember Fight
she
Club. How
did.
many
She
people to
found, yeah, she did. It's kind of a thing.
Okay,
I'm
well,
not
she
saying.
did.
I'm not saying that it's
All
always.
right, well, she did.
All right, this is not the hill I want to die on. I'm just like, yeah, no, not at all. Getting your rocks off might be a little much, but she sought like she was seeking. What the fuck am I looking for here? I don't know, because the thing
Validation.
Is I don't think it's innocent. I don't think it's innocent at all. So I would not give her the benefit of the doubt with like of saying like.
Would you call it malicious?
No, it's not hurting anybody. It's a little lie.
Right. Well, was it with the intention of hurting somebody?
She likes lying. She's going to Testicular Cancer Anonymous. Like,
don't let this be the day I find out you didn't understand Fight Club.
No, I'm talking about Marla specifically, because the thing is that if a Manic Pixie Dream Girl is a plot device, right, or a writing tool, right, to push a protagonist, and I get it, there are moments definitely where she's dealing with like Edward Norton's character, which fuck me for not remembering his goddamn name. I remember.
I mean, he's nameless.
Yeah, is he? I guess so. Yeah,
he's nameless.
He calls him into the office. Either way, nameless at all. But I'm saying that, like, I see how she was used as a device sometimes. Like, she's a welcome distraction. Then she's used as a way to, like, continue the, like, weirdness that he feels towards Tyler, right? Because, he's thinking that Tyler's fucking her and he's actually fucking her. And the whole time, like, she's having this, like, weird episode with him because she's like, what do you mean we're hooking up? But now you're acting like you don't know me. It's weird. But I'm just saying that, like, in terms of her device, the way he meets her, yes, is quirky, right? But it's also a tad deranged.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll get
I'm
that.
just
So
saying,
what's your
like,
point in saying all that?
is to just point her out as an example of a manic pixie dream girl. Yeah,
Right.
because at
So
the time he's going through this
I
weird.
think it's interesting. I think it's interesting that you're taking this direction right now.
Okay,
Um, so I guess I never really sat and thought long about like the manic portion of this manic pixie dream girl shit.
yeah,
I think for the most part they're just kind of like, you know, the quirkiness of it, because I think it's like how it permeated into like day-to-day living. A lot of dudes started looking for women who fit that trope. You know
no,
what I
I
mean?
get
Like
it.
in their day-to-day lives.
Nah, I mean, as a nigga, I'll be honest. Like, I have had my run in with a couple of people that I would like describe as manic pixie dream girls. I just didn't have sex with them. I just had time with them, attempted relationships with them, and understand. I was like, okay, but this comes in all shapes and sizes. So the thing is that for me, like, I've watched some of these individuals who emulate some of these characters, and it is a negative to a degree, right? There is, I understand,
Mhm.
like 500 Days of Summer, like, right, it ends with Zoe Deschanel's character like not being with the protagonist. So she's got her own will and she's like living her own life type situation. She's not just designed to be there. But like we talked about this prior, like that's a deconstruction like of this, like that's a
Mhm.
deconstruction like story. So of course, like not necessarily feeding into the trope as much is there. But if we look at, and the reason I brought up Fight Club is because I don't want to necessarily stay on the negative thing. I'm not trying to say that everybody in that spectrum or in that was kind of like trying to be that trope or even like just happens to have the personality traits of that trope. I'm not trying to say that they're bad, but I'm trying to say that like there are some negative aspects of that and sometimes it can be taken that way. And that's why like I use
True.
Marlon.
And I think that when the trope was relevant,
Yeah.
I think that was the biggest detractor there, right? It's like all these crazy women doing whatever, whatever. And I think that, you know, with all media tropes and all things that kind of like become like, what's the word? Zeitgeist, whatever
Yeah,
big
mainstream,
fucking
whatever the fuck.
$3
That
word.
yeah, they enter the top 5, top 10, or the the big name movies or the blockbusters, the ones that have the
Right.
media.
Well, after they permeated into like fucking behavior, right?
Yeah. I mean, I would
The
say
the
that
the
like
thing became
Zoe Deschanel, Kate Winslet, like there are some people that kind of live in this world. Allison Brie, in some cases, like in like some roles, I think has kind of
no,
portrayed
no.
that.
I won't give you that. No, nah, nah,
You won't give Allison Brie that. You won't say that
nah,
her
because that's just
character in
not her.
Community is not like doesn't go through a phase. Like,
Nah, because I wouldn't call her overly quirky. She was a different trope. But my point being, it's like when this trope became like big
oh,
and
excuse me, that's
people
Brenna
started
then.
like
It's Brenna.
emulating what they were seeing.
Britta.
Sure, whatever. Sure, I'll give whatever. Anyway, when that shit like became like common, right? A
Yeah.
lot of the negativity started going to the women in particular, and it's like,
Oh
are
yeah,
we
you
gonna
ruined
blame the
my
women
life.
for just being
Oh, sorry.
what?
I was saying, I was like, "Oh, you ruined my life." That wild bitch, like, "Oh, this is the one that got away," or like, "Oh, I just
Yeah,
keep
right.
going after her and she doesn't know I exist," or that kind of shit. Like, it breeds. I can understand how it kind of hits society kind of strange, especially in the alt world, because I can see a
Yeah,
lot of people not necessarily even agreeing that they've ever had a run in with this type of woman. Like, they might have seen it in media, but the thing is that it's really prevalent in like alt circles where the kind of like
yeah.
your
The
interests
people
kind
who
of
would go
spin
for that,
you.
because like
Yeah,
the guys who typically like this type of thing, they're like dudes who feel like they're social outcasts
yeah.
or
Or
they
niggas
can't
that
get
are like,
like
my favorite movie
girlfriends
is
in real life type shit.
Requiem for a Dream. Like, that's my favorite movie ever. Like, Marlon Wayans is a
Yeah,
genius.
yeah. Weirdos, essentially. Not
Yeah,
to shit on weirdos,
yeah,
because like I mean,
change the
I
gospel,
went through a
man.
period of time where I was
I like
yeah, I went
weirdo
through a
too.
period of time where I was actively what's going on with this delay, big dog?
Nah, I mean, I'm hearing you perfectly. Am I delaying for you?
Yeah, maybe a little bit, because I'm sitting up here like, damn, am I talking over this nigga? Either way,
Nah, I'm talking
I
over
mean, I
you.
went through a period of time where I was actively seeking that trope. Like I thought that was my idea of like the ideal girlfriend. So I would, like try to go meet women who were like super quirky or like read books that I felt like fit that archetype. And just like in 500 Days of Summer and other movies, like I'm like the woman is not here or like the partner is not here to be your ideal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I get you. It's like it kind of eliminates a lot of the work outside of the pursuing of the
What you
woman.
mean by that?
What I'm saying is that this individual is so quirky and so cool and so interesting, and they have all these things going on that they're going to fulfill your life. Like you were living this normal life and kind of going day to day. Because typically that trope is used because the male protagonist is in a state of stagnicity. Like that nigga is just doing the same shit all the time, or kind of like operating in kind of the like in Scott Pilgrim's situation. He's a big fish in a little pond, but he's also starting to become like old. He's getting old news because he's not the young cat anymore. Or like Eternal Sunshine, like my nigga is like I'm dying, and so now blah, like my look at life differently, and here comes this woman who lives such a full
Right.
life, and she's gonna fill my life. Like that's kind of like what I feel like the trope is kind of there and designed for. It's like, oh, okay, how can we add fulfillment right to that situation? So
To a
niggas are out
man's
there.
life.
Exactly. So some niggas go out there and think, okay, well, this trope is how I seek fulfillment. My day-to-day life is normal and boring, and so this person, all they're interesting and things like
Right.
that.
I
That's
need this to make things better. And
yeah,
I
because
don't think
I'm
that
gonna this
deconstruction
in their
started
hijack.
happening. Yeah, I don't think that deconstruction started happening until like I don't know. I don't want to give a specific year, but I think there was a
So,
cultural shift
no, I get
where
it. I
people were all
bring
like,
oh, good.
yeah, where people were like, oh, let's make the entirety of this movie or let's make the entirety of this book his opportunity to break away from that. You know what I mean? To where like the fulfillment should be sought by himself and not by like not through this woman. And I'm just like, I don't know. It got tired and you don't really see it as often today.
Yeah, I mean the trope itself kind of moved on because I think there was a lot of people, and I talked to some women, right? I talked to different women that thought that shit was annoying, right? That the spread of this, like these type of women that were trying to emulate this, was annoying, right? And that a lot of dudes were becoming less of, because like some people say that that's the death of like strong men, right? Like is all the dudes just want to like pursue the weirdos, and I don't know. Not to say that they're like any that manic pixie dream girls are weirdos, right? Like that, or that trope is just some niggas feel like some people like I've looked online. I was like kind of going through. I was like, is this the death of like a generation, or like is this kind of the spawning of women that are
Yeah,
seeking one thing in a man and a man that's seeking another thing in a woman, and they just don't know how to operate because this isn't a fucking movie.
right. Or this person is not a fucking ideal. They're a person.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that the idealistic trope kind of moved on. Like we just kind of changed
Yeah.
the narrative. Like, cause remember the Harley and Joker phase? Like it was like, oh, I'm gonna be
Yuck.
his Joker, and he's gonna be my Joker, and I'm gonna be his Harley, and that fucking disgusting toxic shit. Where it was like, oh, like now we've upgraded, right? Now the boy also has to have like is a manic boy. Like I don't know what we call them. Like fuck boy was kind of a thing for a while. Pillhead
Yeah,
in my
and I mean,
case.
I wouldn't put them all in the same thing because, like, with fuck boys and like all that other shit,
Yeah.
uh, people weren't actively seeking that archetype. They didn't put that archetype on a pedestal. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, fucking
But I
2010,
mean,
2011.
did they what I'm
That
saying is that I get it that like as the majority, right, did not put this on the pedestal. But would you not say that there was a group, this like the same type of group that was like, oh, I think fucking goddamn me, the serial killer is so hot. I was gonna say one of the serial killers' name, but I couldn't think of any of them.
you was probably thinking of
Um,
Dahmer or some shit.
no, the one because I was trying to Ted Bundy. Bundy. I think Bundy's
Oh,
so
big
hot.
sexy
He's so
Bundy.
he's so charismatic. Oh my god.
He
You know,
is.
that same type of like thought process where it was like, oh, he's so broken and deep. Like YA novels and fiction were filled with that like in the like late 2000s. Remember that shit? Like
Yeah,
everybody
early
was
2000s,
about
late 2000s now.
yeah.
But I
It
think
was,
that that's just gonna be that's like the spectrum of like human attraction, bro. Like
no,
there
I
are
mean I
always
get it.
gonna be people who are into that.
I mean, one of the reasons why the Breakfast Club worked is because we took one of the scuzzy dudes, right? Scuzzy homie that ends up with the fucking cheerleader prude chick. that throws his fist up at the end, right? That trope, right? That was attractive to a lot of people, right? This damaged good individual that was like this damaged good individual that came out all the more barbed and strong. It was like a thorn bush that was just like beautiful, but also fucking. Now this was a thing that attracted people. So the reason that I feel like it's not as like I would never put it as an evil or negative thing, but I can point out negative traits in it, right? Is because like, yeah, some people are madly attracted to that and they like that feeling of what like that bright
of taming the broken person.
Exactly, you know.
Right. But I don't put them in the same category as
but they're
the
not,
niggas.
like, that's the thing is like the Manic Pixie Dream Girl, they're not there to tame the broken person. They're there to fill the life. Like I'm just looking at the different like
same function, different method.
Exactly. And so but the thing is that it separates the thing because we're just talking about the Manic Pixie Dream Girl itself, but the dude in that also is a trope itself.
Yeah. But I mean, I think that the dude trope stayed. You feel me?
Yeah, no, I mean that's why Michael Cera kept making movies. Like for a good
Cera hasn't made it. Like we haven't checked for Michael in a grip, nigga.
I'm
also, fuck that nigga, man.
I'm saying that we really do go in on Michael. Poor Michael. I'm just saying that for a time frame, like fucking what's the name of the movie where he has multiple personalities and it's like really serious at one point and really silly.
Youth in Revolt.
Youth in Revolt. That's what I was trying to think.
I fucking know that off the top of my head.
You owned it. You own that movie.
Me and what's your name used to watch that shit a lot.
Yeah, like would you call? Yeah, there was a vibe. There was a vibe, and she was definitely that. She was definitely that.
Yes.
But if you look at those movies, right? There's always like that dude, right? Became the trope and the hero, right? We stopped seeing. Well, I don't know, man, because like then we had New Girl, right, where she's the main character, and like,
but she's not a Manic Pixie Dream Girl in that situation. You know what I mean?
True. At the beginning, I would certainly say so because she's
well. I think that when you think of that term, you immediately think about Zoe.
It is kind of fucked.
Yeah, I mean that's what she decided to fucking be for the longest time. Like whatever helps you eat.
Yeah, even an Elf.
Zoe Deschanel was an elf.
Yes, she was blonde though. She was blonde, and so that's where a lot of people go. I'm not an Elf fan. We can talk about the Will Ferrell situation. We should talk about that on the stand-up pod because he's a great stand-up comedian. He's just I don't. Yeah, he is. He's actually really funny. He's mad funny. He's not TV funny. He's not like the stuff he did on SNL, the stuff he does on was he on SNL? Before I get the line, that's live as fuck. Excuse me, Will Ferrell and his movies, I don't like him. Like,
you mean to tell me I can Google, like I can go on YouTube right now and find fucking Will Ferrell stand-up clips?
Yeah, Will Ferrell.
Don't do it right now. I'm gonna look at it later. Because my point being, right, is I think that after the grand deconstruction, right,
would you call that 500 Days of Summer? Like, what do you call the grand?
No, I would call it just we realize that, you know, girls aren't here to help losers fix their lives.
Yeah, no matter how quirky or interesting they are. And you also like you're not required to be quirky or interesting. That's just kind of something that they put it in there.
Right. Like this is just like the Yale loser who wrote this shit decided to put that in here, you know?
Damn, Yale gets
But like shit. I think after the great deconstruction where it was just like, hey, that's kind of whack, don't do that shit, or don't write shit like this, or people ain't checking for this type of shit, like the idea of it died, right? But I don't think the desire to put women in that role left.
No, I would have definitely agreed because like it's kind of morphed, right? Because and mind you, like I'd hate to talk about a movie that's like 3 years old now, but Queen's Gambit, right? Because I think
not a movie, that's a series.
I mean, series, yeah. I'm saying that like because media, like right.
And it's got that bug-eyed chick in there, right?
Fucking Anya Taylor-Joy. Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yeah, she was in the menu. We just me and the girl just watched that shit. It was kind of good.
Me and the fiance have watched that shit like 4 times now. She loves that movie. She loves it. We've shown Mom that movie. She's really into it. Oh wait. Oh, look, we got
ignore that. Move on. You reading that shit? No. Stop. Ignore the prompt, nigga. Just keep going. Finish your thought.
The chat, nigga.
Finish your thought.
Oh shit. But the Anya Taylor, right? um she in itself, like, she plays a lot of these characters, right, that are these women in these like strange positions, right, because she becomes an addict. Motherfucker, I lean back in this goddamn camera. But she becomes an addict, addicted to pills. She feels like it helps her with her fucking her chest and shit like that. And she kind of like blazes through the chess scene as this like unattainable woman in some cases. Like, a lot of these niggas be pining after her, right? And she kind of explores her sexuality and shit like that through that. But she's not necessarily what I would call the manic pixie dream girl, but she kind of fulfills, like, not fulfills the role of like ever feeling a nigga, but like being this, like, I don't know, not
There's
this,
heroin to attain to.
yeah, right, this thing to pursue, right? There's a couple of dudes in there that are definitely like all about her. And I get it, like, the story is about her in a man's space and like kind of exploring that and becoming like grand chess
Yeah,
master.
yeah, but I think in that particular situation with like Queen's Gambit in particular, the fact that she remained independent and kept going her own kind of way is like a statement against the shit. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
and
you know what I mean? Like,
that's more so the case is like even in the menu, like with Nicholas Holt's character, right? The whole time he's madly demeaning. He's like consistently like over talking her and like kind of not at all applying like any of her. He's not
who the
really
fuck's Nicholas
acknowledging.
Holt? That's the nigga from Warm Bodies.
That's the beast in First Class.
Oh, okay, whatever. Same nigga to me.
Yes, he is. That's the same nigga. It is legitimately the same nigga. Yeah, but that's
All
his
right.
name. Nicholas Holt.
I don't know. But I think that trying to display a woman or just a character in general outside of that purview of being the plot device for a man is the replacement for that. But we do
Yeah.
have a comment, you know what I'm saying? And this is why I said ignore it so you can address the comment later. You feel me? Because that's how you do a
Oh,
live,
oh,
probably.
you finished the thought that you were on at the time, and then you address it,
Hmm.
man. No, I feel like this is like an open conversation sometimes. So I'm like, oh, well, we don't
I
need to
mean,
address this. Shout out Sam Sky. Shout out to you for commenting it
thanks,
all.
babe.
She said, do you think that the Manic Pixie Dream Girl trope exists in Black spaces? And we had actually, that was one of the ending like talks that we were kind of thinking about as we were talking about maybe having this conversation. Was is like, can you find like Black girl examples of this? So just to kind of be completely transparent, my first thought process was like, okay, hold on, let me go down this fucking rabbit hole. Because I was like, wait, there's a woman in Black Panther 2, right? Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever, who plays
Michaela
kind of
Cole.
Michaela Cole, exactly. In
Mhm.
Michaela Cole, she has these kind of like there's two series, right, that I kind of point to. There's is it I'm Going to Destroy You? Is that the name of that motherfucker?
Yeah, I will not destroy you, something like that.
Or something like that. Something to that degree. And then also Chewing Gum, right? Where she kind of like plays this kind of on
I
the
may
out.
destroy you.
I May Destroy You, that's the word. Which I May Destroy You, I'm not even really gonna super talk about because, like, you know, the main focus, not, it's a comedy, right? But it also kind of like super like it has a lot to do with like sexual assault and things like that. And I'm not necessarily like equipped to deal. I'm just not necessarily the nigga that's
Yeah,
like, oh
I mean, I think that yeah, you're right. I'm not equipped to deal. We'll move on.
yeah. I was like, I'm not equipped to deal with the like that layer of that. But what I'll say is the character there, right, kind of leads this lifestyle that kind of could lead to that or could lend itself to that. But for me, right, as soon as I kind of
You're
started
right.
kind of
You aren't equipped to deal.
I'm not, nigga. But I was
You're
like,
right.
okay,
You're not equipped to deal.
let me turn to Google, right? Let me get on Google. Let me see what the fuck like the internet says. And apparently other people have had this question as well. And they kind of listed it like they did like a 10, like they did a list of 10 individuals that they felt like were like in that space, right?
Let
And
me pause you right there, right? Because
yeah,
that
yeah,
article that you saw was from
I
The
read
Root,
them.
right?
Yeah.
And they tried to be Black BuzzFeed a couple times, and this is probably gonna stop me from ever writing for The Root.
Yeah, I was
But
literally just about to say, I was like, oh, I love it when we shoot ourselves in the foot.
right, right, it's gonna stop me from ever writing for The Root. And
So
it's
the
from a
root,
segment
like,
called it's from a segment called Very Smart Brothers, right? And when I read through
elementation
that
by name.
fucking list, I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't think they have a good grasp of the the trope, I guess. You know what I mean? Because they're talking about the women in context of their real lives, not in context of
Oh
the
yeah.
roles they play or the roles they get picked for.
Right, and that's what I was gonna say. I was like, I did read that, right? Like, because one of the first ones listed was Lisa Bonet, right? And so then I thought about, it, I was like, well, man, I mean, damn, she married Lenny Kravitz and left his ass, had Zoe, got with Jason Momoa, had multiple awesome, beautiful women. Because I think they're older than children now. If they are just children, then they're fantastic kids. Um, and got with Jason Momoa, left Jason Momoa. I don't even know who she's with now, but she's kind of out there
She's back
living.
with Jason Momoa, nigga.
Oh, she got back with. Oh,
This
awesome! I
ain't the
love
gossip pod. Let's go.
exactly. I'm just touching on the fact that like she's kind of been through multiple. People would say that, oh, well, like how could you ever leave a nigga like Lenny Kravitz? How could you ever leave Jason Momoa? And the thing is that like Lisa Bonet has been on record just being, even in characters that she's played, even with like fucking Claire Huxtable. Is it Claire?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
Is that
I was not a
Cosby Show?
Cosby. But yes, but what I will say is this: I was a different world fan. I actually became a different world fan much later, like in life. I was like,
Yeah,
oh shit.
no comment.
I watched multiple seasons, watched all the way to when them niggas was like living in their own
Nah, I just
apartments.
know why you got into
Yeah.
the different world, but we'll move on.
Yeah. Oh no, an ex girlfriend got me fucking the show.
Right.
Like it happens,
Mm.
it happens, nigga. But yeah, no, it was
It happens, nigga. Get off my case, nigga. Leave
I'm
me
getting married.
alone, nigga.
I'm getting married, nigga. Like I'm not even concerned, man. She can pull up tomorrow. I don't even give a fuck.
This nigga lying.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not. I swear I'm not.
No, I'm not.
uh, but
Uh,
and then they also brought up what was it? Oh, fuck me. Was it Cree Summer? No. Fucking Jada Pinkett Smith. Jada Pinkett Smith.
yes.
And the fact that Jada Pinkett Smith has been like a black metal advocate for a long ass time. Like very into metal music, alternative music, things to that degree.
Why don't you
She's
do me
been
a
spotted.
favor? Why
Uh-huh.
don't you do me a favor and read the list?
I did. Oh, I'll read it out now at
Yeah,
the
read
moment.
it out to the people because,
Oh,
like,
okay,
you know what I mean?
cool. So they got Lisa Bonet listed. They got Jill Scott, which also I was like, okay, well, Jill Scott does kind of shake the tree a little bit, but I don't think that this is like in terms of the role she's gotten. Like I can only really think of the one. Was it what was it? God damn, it's the one
Why
where
did I get
the
married?
nigga was like, yeah, I got two sons, and no. Yeah, why did I get married? That's it. Jada Pinkett Smith, Rihanna, Janelle Monáe, which Janelle Monáe I could never see as a Manic Pixie Dream Girl at all. That's just not. It's like maybe revolutionary type,
I can't
but
believe you can't see it, but I feel you.
I mean I know why they picked her for the list. Like I get it, right? But I would not like put her as Manic Pixie Dream Girl. Lauren Hill, which
I
again
can
I can
get your
see,
ass right
but
now if I want it, but keep going.
this is a
I
Solange,
can get your ass right now if you want it. Okay.
Solange, Kaylee's. If y'all don't remember Kaylee's milkshake, my milkshake, bro. Yeah, she did that.
Nas's baby mama, yeah.
You're Cree Summer is actually Cree Summer, and then they say the queen of all black mixie, the black Manic Pixie Dream Girls is Erica Badu. That's what they say that she's the queen. She's like, is the queen Manic Pixie Dream free black girl? Because that's the thing that they added on this as well. Feels like a fictional character, but actually exists in real life, and is also the anti Marley because guys date her and start making better decisions. What the fuck, nigga?
This article sucks.
Yeah, no. The one thing I will say is that
This article is absolute ass.
I'm not a fan of the article, or at least the way it was written, but I could respect the list, right? The list of women, right?
Why do you
I could
respect
say,
the list?
well, one, Jada Pinkett Smith. I was just talking about the fact that she's been spotted in a lot of alt circles, right? And I think that, and one thing I'll say is
Is that a characteristic of what a quote Manic Pixie Dream Girl
so
is?
we already
Being
discussed
in
the
an
fact
alt
that
space?
the Manic Pixie Dream Girl trope exists mostly in alt spaces, right?
You did,
Yes
yeah.
or no? Not, but did we agree? Like, do we agree that it exists mostly in alt spaces?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I'm here
Okay.
to push back.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You can push back. That's not a problem. I'm just trying to get a fucking basis. I'm trying to form a dialogue. So that being said, from my opinion, right, that it exists in mostly alt spaces, which is populated mostly by white people, but there are fringe niggas. That's kind of the whole point. Not the whole point of the podcast, but that's kind of like the driving force of the podcast is being on the fringe, being an alt, like existing in alt spaces, liking all shit, but also maintaining blackness, right? While also like experiencing the black fucking cultural experience. Oops, she disagrees heavily.
Yeah, I disagree too.
Nah, continue. Nigga, disagree.
No. I want you to finish your thought first.
Either way, but I'm saying that they exist in all spaces. That's kind of the driving force of the podcast, yada yada, right? So there are black women that would obviously exist in this space as well, right? I'm saying
Right.
that, yeah. So I'm saying
No,
that in
keep up.
terms of, oh yeah, no, I'm saying in terms of this list, right? I can say that maybe in their real lives, it was like, yeah, I could see how this could be like, let's say Lisa Bonet, right? I could see how she could be used as a like as a situation of something to pine after, something to like wish for. Because I mean, I was always
Okay.
into her. Or even
Do
if you
you
look at
feel
Claire
like
Tucker,
so are all women in alt spaces um here for to be pined after?
no, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that like when we talk about the Manic Pixie Dream Girl thing, one of the things that we said was that the as a literary device, right? It's used to make like this fulfilling, interesting, like it's supposed to be adding some kind of spice to some nigga's life, right? And so
I
that I mean,
Yeah, I think that's the narrative device, yeah.
yeah. All right. But as a term, in terms of like people, right? In terms of like day to day niggas' lives and shit, that type of thing, like it's not necessarily there to like as a person, right? You're not there to fulfill someone's life, but someone might have sought you out to make you like make their life more interesting, right? But you're just living your life.
Yeah, but I think that the key here is that men will
Mm-hmm.
create that image of you and project that on you. I don't think that a manic pixie dream girl is something that people seek out. Well, I don't think they seek out to be that anymore. You feel me?
No, I don't, that's what I was gonna say. I don't think that Lisa Bonet, Jada Pinkett Smith, or any of these women listed, right, are seeking to be that. Like, I don't think that they're.
Right, but
I
I
don't
think
think
that
they're
that is
even
a
thinking
label that was assigned to them through this fucking dumbass article.
the article itself, again, we've already agreed is trash, right? I respect the list because of what they were trying to say. Like I was like, okay, I get that these individuals, right? They've lived these really interesting lives, right? They live these, they could be described as quirky. They've existed in alt spaces, right? And because they existed in alt spaces, right, you could say, oh, well, we can try to like give them this title, right? We can say like it's closer, right, on the gap than I would feel that they could have been. But
Hmm.
that's my opinion. Like I'm saying that, like in terms of the women that they picked, I'm like, oh, okay, well, you tried. Like
Well,
I see that
so
these
I'll say
these
this,
people
right?
exist in spaces, so that this is why you might have picked them. And this is like that's the thing is like not every alternative black woman, right, is a manic pixie dream girl.
Agreed. But I'll say this, right? I think that that article in particular completely disregarded the concept of fiction, right? Like I
Yeah,
think
they
that
did
they were
not
like,
once talk about the
they're oddballs. Huh?
yeah, no, they didn't once talk about the roles that they actually play. Like,
Right. And I think that in order to fit that mold so that you can permeate into like culture, like it has to
mhm.
be from a fictional standpoint, right? Because I think that there are African American. You see that? You see what I did there? Called them African Americans. But anyway, fucking, I think that there are black examples of the Manic Pixie Dream Girls, especially like in hood movies, right? Like you got fucking, what's the word?
Now, is
Like
Jada
in
Pinkett
what's
Smith in fucking Minister Society? Is Janet
yeah,
Jacob? Yeah, okay,
exactly.
that's what
Because
I was
I
gonna say.
feel like, you know what I mean, we use that lady and her quirks and like how she lived and just her beauty in general to push a man into being quote better. Another
Yeah, I'm
example of
more.
that is like, you know, Zoe Kravitz and fucking dope.
Yes, absolutely. I see. But the thing was that it was like instead of making her somebody that's like, I'm into pills, right? You make her somebody with like a rough past, and you also make her like somebody that's redeemable. She's trying to better herself a bit by getting these tests and stuff.
Right. or more so, like we make her this aloof figure that has obviously done crazy things, like not crazy, but obviously
Yeah, I mean,
done like
it's crazy enough because ASAP Rocky's character is that well known in the hood as far as that went, and
right, and
no,
they've obviously had like a romantic past before.
mm-hmm.
And I think that
Exactly.
like just constantly like her only goal in that movie is to be that for, you know, Malcolm.
Dope. Yeah, Malcolm, that's his name.
Yeah,
No, and I
Malcolm
mean,
X.
yeah, so I mean, they didn't. Maybe they went. They went to the generation was wrong. They said Lisa Bonet should have talked about her daughter.
I mean,
But I
I
mean,
once again that article is just trash.
yeah,
Y'all niggas decided to list off a bunch of people in real life that are quirky. That's not like the same as like being
definitely.
a.
This is not
But
the. This is
I'll
the
I'll
definitive
I'll shoot it
Article
some
5.
bail. I'll shoot it
Yeah,
some bail off the premise that that was written at the time when it was an aspirational term.
I see. I mean, 2015.
You a
So
parched
like,
ass nigga today.
nigga, I was thirsty. Hell, the weed. I mean, the weed got my shit
You a
caught in the
parched nigga today.
I was like, my throat dried in the
Well,
bitch. I'm gonna try to get some water in while he's talking, and hopefully it won't be a fucking problem. Yeah, I'm parched still.
mm, this thing I'm doing, I'm just politely sipping on the. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shit.
But
I
yeah,
don't
whatever.
understand what's different about my drinks, nigga. What's different about my shit?
Yeah, you're right. I'm
Uh,
sorry. My bad, nigga.
nah, I'm fucking with you. But I was trying to think if there's any other examples of that situation because I'm like in black spaces. I mean, because
I mean, I think there are plenty. I think
I
that they put anybody that's not like. Is that what?
no, go ahead. I didn't say anything.
Okay, cool. I think that in any situation where they display a black feminine character in any position that's like, oh, you know, I'm a little bit higher than you, and you're like, you know, quirky drug dealer dude or fucking quirky gangster
Pretty
dude,
nerdy dude.
and I'm in the books and all that other shit.
Yeah,
You know, I
I'm
think that
different.
that's an
I'm
example of
different.
that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think that that's where they kind of like shine them out.
So the whole thing that we're kind of breaking it down into is that so anytime there's a situation of a woman being used as a device to push a male or push a dude along, it's the Magic Pixie Dream Girl. Now, one thing I brought up previous too is that the trope itself, right, and is a lot like well, not that it is a lot like, but that it has been likened to like the magical Negro, right? The magical Negro stereotype of like here I am to come through and kind of like fix and adjust or push this character in the right way, like Will Smith in that golfing movie with Shia LaBeouf. Like,
What fucking
or
movie is that?
you don't remember that? God damn, it's not the
No,
unexpected
what is that?
journey. It's
Caddyshack.
not no, nigga, not Caddyshack. Nah, Will Smith golfing movie. What the fuck? Yeah, Shia LaBeouf is like a fucking caddy, and he's really good at the game. And Will Smith kind of helps him, like helps him along. What the
It
fuck is the
sounds
name?
like
The Legend of
Caddyshack.
Bagger Vance. Yeah, the Legend of
Why the
Bagger
hell would
Vance.
I ever watch that?
You did watch it because you were there with me when we watched it. We watched it together. We're brothers, nigga. Like, oh shit, that's not Shia LaBeouf, but Shia LaBeouf is in the movie. It's goddamn me, Matt Damon. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but Shia LaBeouf is totally in that movie. Is he in the movie? Probably
Okay.
lying. Hold on.
Maybe, maybe not. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, it really doesn't. But I'm too goddamn invested.
Yeah, you're too invested on a live podcast right now.
Yeah. I can't help it, man. It's kind of a thing. I get deep in there. He's not in the movie, by the way. It's totally wrong. Different golf movie. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I liken to the magical Negro because it's used as a plot device to kind of further someone else's life, typically a male protagonist. But there's kind of a I don't know, because it's pushed out there so widely, right? It becomes something that some people aspire to, right? Some people see these like aspects of these characters, right? And they say, I love this, right? I like, oh, I can see myself in these aspects or these characteristics, right? How do you feel about the fact that like how do you feel about that? Like the reason I feel like it became such a big thing was because it was so emulatable. Like Ramona Flowers was cool. She also had like a really horrible past, right? Like Bagger Vance.
I'll say this, right?
Mhm.
I and this is gonna sound racist as fuck, probably get me killed, but I don't really have that much of a problem with the magical Negro trope.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it's
think that
not
once we
typically.
gave it a name, sh- yeah, I think once we gave it a name, shit got real fucked up, you know. But I do think that that's just if you make any character that helps like a white character do anything, they're gonna call them the magical Negro, especially if they can do extraordinary things. But I don't think that
Yeah,
that discounts the story,
I get it because a lot of the
and
times
I
I don't.
think that we don't see it nearly. I think we don't see it nearly as often, so it's not a problem. I think the problem comes from people seeing like this in media
Uh,
and decide to try to emulate it. Like I feel like if I met a dude whose entire job or like entire identity is based off of like trying to improve the lives of like white protagonists or main characters, I think that would
mhm.
be extremely harmful.
So here's where I will like make that counter. Like, well, not make the counter, right? But I will point out something. And I know that this is like I don't know if it's moving the goalpost, but remember the Atlanta episode about the white avatar, right? Young white avatar.
Hmm.
Okay, so that's kind of like becoming the magical white Negro for a young white individual. Like you could say that Dr. Dre, some people could say that Dr. Dre was Eminem's magical white Negro. I mean, I'm not magical white
Right.
Negro,
But I don't
white
think
Negro.
I don't okay, but I'm gonna let you finish. But go ahead.
No, I just coughed. I was saying that I was addressing the fact that I said magical white Negro. What I meant to say was the magical Negro.
That is sick to call it
Yeah,
magic white nigga. That's very sick.
that's wild as fuck. The magical white Negro. But no, I'm just saying that some people could say that that was Dr. Dre's position in Eminem's life. Um,
Mhm.
so what I'm saying is that like in that situation, in the young white avatar aspect, right, of finding someone taking their whiteness and then kind of like riding that into because like in Bagger Vance, like you got a nigga that was never like a golfing pro, and then you take this white dude, you kind of coach him up, and then voila, here he is, like he's Magic Pro, or like oh, I'm never gonna win a Grammy,
Mhm.
but like I can definitely like I can take this
I
young
can
white
coach a
dude.
nigga into making into winning one.
Exactly, exactly, is that type of situation. Like I'm just saying that like in that situation, do you necessarily find that do you find that issue there where it's like using someone using the
I
white
think that more so I think the main thing for me is emulation, right? Like when
okay
something happens on TV and a video game and music and movies, all that shit, as long as people don't try to copy it and acknowledge that this is something that exists in a movie or in a TV show or in a video game, like no harm, no foul. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even name
yeah
the trope. But I think once niggas start trying to be that way, I
indeed
kind of take it. And I
it
think that,
becomes kind of with you.
yeah, and I think that that episode of Atlanta was more a commentary on the music industry than it was like,
Yeah, no, I don't think that they were immediately thinking of the magical Negro as they were making that at all. Like I don't think that was the situation there. I think they were just like, hey, let's do what the music industry did to us to them
mhm,
because they'll be fine. Like they'll be okay. Sometimes they die, but that's not on you.
right. Spoiler
Yeah.
alert.
Just in case you haven't watched that fucking 6-month-old series. I think it's been 6 months at least. It's almost a year. Either way.
Yeah.
Either way.
Okay.
But but I'm saying that so I get it. Like anytime you take these things and try to make them a part of you, but like at the same time, there are a lot of it. Well, is it bad? I don't know if it's always bad not to necessarily like some people like take they don't have these experiences in life, right, to like give them perspective, right? And so sometimes I feel like these movies and things like that serve as serve as a tool for perspective change, right?
Mhm.
And so like I just don't want to necessarily discount the ability to take a moral or take a thought or like or build yourself up using media, right? So to say like I get it that it can be a really negative thing to take something that you see on TV, right, and make it a part of you or make
Right.
it like a
But
piece of
everybody's gonna do that.
exactly. Like the thing is that like it weirdly varies, right? Like there are some things that become a part of you that you don't even mean to, like you pick up lingo or you pick up the way that an accent where you like, just sometimes you pick things
Well,
up.
yeah, I mean, I'll even take it. I'll even take it like personal, like you know what I mean, like seeing like cool headed, fucking stoic, quiet niggas in anime has helped me or made me um more of the nigga that I am today. You know what I mean?
No, I get it.
Like, I see it, I understand it, but it's also just like how much harm is it doing? Because I think about how much harm it did to me. You
Yeah, I
know?
mean, like, what negative portions, like, what portions of your life were negative because you made this decision?
Right.
Like,
Like,
because you
oh,
said,
making connections with people is lame. Don't do that.
yeah,
Or fucking, you know, go seek out somebody who's got a lot of emotional issues to
mhm.
be your girlfriend or to be, whatever, because
Yeah,
that's what.
because right, because the thing is that you don't have and what I feel like a lot of people when they seek out an individual with a lot of emotional problems, with a lot of like emotional baggage, sometimes I feel like people seek those individuals out because they have unresolved emotional issues and they don't know how to like address them. They don't know
Mhm.
necessarily how to like even put them out there. When you see an individual who is like so openly emotional, right, or you see an individual who is like so kind of like ready to be open or talk about their emotions, that kind of can drive you to feel like, oh well, maybe this is how I can get my shit out, right? This is how I can kind of discuss the horrible things I'm feeling. Because like if you look at shit like Fooly Cooley, right,
Mhm. Favorite
now
show in
to
the world. Well, not
yeah,
favorite show in the world, but favorite anime in the world. Yeah.
no, I get it. You have it tattooed on your body, dog. Like so, yeah. No, I feel like you definitely respect Fooly Cooley.
Mhm.
But you look at Naoto, right? He's a highly repressed kid in the beginning. He's a very repressed kid. He's not discussing the way he's dealing with like his brother being gone and the way like he feels at home or the way he feels at school. None of this stuff is out there. He's just kind of like barbed. Like he's just kind of a little bit what's the word I'm looking for? Standoffish,
Guarded. Oh,
guarded,
yeah.
right? And the only person that he's not necessarily guarded around, well, he's not even guarded. The only time he shares like anything more than like a guarded like conversation or interaction, right, is under the bridge with the homeless girl who was dating
Yeah,
his
who
brother.
used to fuck with his brother,
Exactly, right. That this is the
who
only
regularly molests his ass.
exactly. This is the only human connection he's getting. But the thing is that because she has something in common with him in that like she misses his brother as
Misses the
well,
brother, yeah.
yeah, that they have this bond, right, that they have this connection, and that, well, not even this connection, just this thing that he seeks out in her. His father's not dealing with it the same way that he is. He's moving on and living his life. His grandfather, he's moved on and living his life. I don't know, they don't really talk about his older brother much between the father and the grandfather.
Yeah, maybe a couple episodes, but I don't think that that was ever like a point. I think that
No,
it's
because I
kind of
think that they
shown in
know
how I
go
think
ahead.
it's kind of shown in how the father treats him.
Yeah, which is like a kid. And then like, as the puberty situation kind of unfolds, because when Haruko shows up, suddenly it's even bigger because it's not a thing of like, I missed a call. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, it's Cameron. Okay, cool. He's cool.
Damn, look at that.
Uh, yeah. Oh shit. It's live. Oh, the villain is cool. Either way.
It doesn't matter. You didn't have to. Anyway, but yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, fuck. I kind of forgot my point. Not my point, but I
You
lost track of what I was saying.
Yeah, well,
Um.
you were more so just kind of talking about like, Fooly Cooley and that situation.
Oh yeah.
But I
Sorry. I
think
got
that you said what?
no. I'm sorry. I was saying sorry. Yeah. No. I got a little lost because I was just talking about Fooly Cooley and I love it. But I was just saying that like Haruko shows up and she provides this like otherworldly situation that gives him everything to think about besides all the bullshit that he's dealt with prior to. And all the while, like as things are going on, she's kind of telling him to be more open. It's just portrayed kind of in the physical, more like open-minded sexual kind of way.
I mean, so not to that's my nigga Misael.
Oh shit. What's up? What's good, nigga? You're day one, nigga. That's the day one right there. My
Mm,
nigga out there winning soccer championships and shit, or trying to.
he a real nigga, man.
Real nigga.
But yeah,
Holy cow.
for Fooly Cooley in particular, like I think that like when Haruko shows up, right, she's using him from the get, right?
Yeah, no,
And
obviously.
once again, this is one of them situations where they're trying to paint, not trying to paint a woman, but like they are kind of painting this archetype in a really negative light. You feel me? Because like
Yeah.
it's not for the sake of making him better. It's more so for the sake of making him more suitable for her bullshit.
Yeah, she wants to open that portal, man. She's trying to
I want that
get his
portal,
body
nigga.
to adapt, man. Well, not
Right.
really get his body to adapt. Well, to adapt
But
more to the
but
portal.
what I think ended up happening, and this is
Mm,
back to what I'm saying, with niggas trying to emulate shit they see on TV or shit that they see like in general.
yeah.
Niggas let that shit go right over their head, like, oh, this chick is using
That she
him
was
type
using
shit.
him the whole time, yeah.
Yeah, and instead they're like, oh, I need to find my horror codes. Like, nigga, that girl is going to fuck your life up.
You need to find your space alien that wants the inside of your brain, the interdimensional
Right,
portal between your in your mind.
right. And I don't know. I don't know. You see it real often, and I think that the glorification of that shit has subsided. But I think the desire to meet people like that or get around people like that is still alive and well. It manifests itself in a different way.
I get it. I mean, like, but what do you think? How do you feel like it manifests itself these days?
I mean,
I mean, in multiple ways, obviously, but what do you
here's a
think?
couple things that I don't think men are ever gonna want to get away from. I don't think men are ever gonna want to not be around a woman or a feminine figure that's gonna fix their life or spice up their life or none of that other shit, right? I think they're always gonna want that shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But I think by wanting that shit, you get in a position where you project that onto like women or you project that onto your partners. And whenever
ah,
they don't meet, like stack up to that shit,
yeah.
it bleeds into bad behavior.
Suddenly, it's like, holy shit! Like, you're not necessarily fulfilling me. This is not as interesting as I wanted it to be, or like, this is like, what? Why aren't you? You should be like helping me succeed
Yeah.
more. Why am I not?
Or
Coming up.
one thing that I'll see a lot is like, not a lot anymore, but like one thing that I'll see like in traffic is like a dude saying like I'm looking for my Haruko or I'm looking for
My
my
fucking
Ramona
Joker,
Flowers.
my Harley, or my fucking
Right.
like, anytime we're looking for any of these like tropish figures in life is kind of negative. Like, I would definitely say that, oh, this is kind of a problem. But then again, you got niggas be like, you because you use the good examples. Niggas be like, I'm looking for my, I don't know, damn, I couldn't think of one good example right then off.
Because I think that's the point. They're not good examples. They're people who are like emotionally flawed and traumatized up and got shit going on, and you're actively seeking them in that state. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So that,
yeah, right. It's like,
and it's
I
like,
want here because like the movie said that this I got the manual for how to fix you because the movie.
right. And I think that at the end of the day, a lot of these people are like, and we talked about this before, niggas thinking that they're the main character in life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're looking for people to kind of help them like develop their character instead of just being like, you know what, I need to take self-discipline serious and like take myself serious shit.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, people, now that we've gotten kind of, and this is something we kind of beat into the dirt, right? Because it's like, but once we get to the point where we have like videos and social media, goddamn YouTube, things like that, right, where people could kind of get their shit off at any time.
Right.
Motherfuckers that feel like they've got shit generally together, right? You got individuals that feel like, oh, well, I'm always getting asked for advice. So they go on and they start like putting things out there and saying, well, oh, this is how you make things a little bit better, or this is the strategy for how to make them. Like, as the like algorithms kind of get there, it's like you have to be more and more like concrete, or more and more like certain about everything that
Yeah.
you're saying. Like, you've got the
Or
blueprint.
even like you got a dream to sell now.
Yeah, exactly. And so
You know what I
like
mean?
any old school salesman, like, you have to be out there motherfucking me, like, making that shit concrete. This is fail proof, man. This is gonna be exactly how you follow this shit to the letter, and you will be fucking successful. You're gonna
Or
make $1
even
million.
just like, because even beyond like, okay, this is how you be successful type shit.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I think that one, and I'm always going to have issues with this. It's like you're personifying people rather than seeing them as they are.
Yeah, you're not actually
You
dealing
know.
with like an individual. You're just taking like a character, like some characteristics that you've seen before, and saying, "Oh, this is all of these individuals."
Mhm. And
Yeah,
now that you kind of like don't see them as people, and you see them as like, whatever, right? You stop seeing them as people and start seeing them as ideas, and now you're rejecting everything that doesn't match up with that fucking idea that you have
yeah,
of people, and that
exactly.
literally warps your entire perception of your life.
Yeah, nah, and
Because
suddenly
like
you
as a
look.
nigga, like now that you've been in a relationship that's like legit, you happy and you doing your shit, and
Yeah,
I'm in my shit and I'm happy and I'm doing my shit.
you're
Like,
very happy. You're very
yeah,
happy.
I'm up there. I'm up there. But
Yeah, she in here,
fucking,
in here, so you very happy.
she not in here no more. I guarantee you, she not in here no more. But but you know, like once you start seeing it for what it is and like acknowledging that relationships are all things that you need to like actively work on and like you have to be present for, and really just ain't fun and just don't meet that archetype all the fucking time, you
Yeah.
can actually start applying yourself healthily to your life,
Yeah, you can start
and like,
actually solving problems. You can actually start looking at things objectively and saying, "Okay, well, this is how I can fucking make this better, or this is how I can have a real fucking discussion, and not just have a
mm,
list of expectations that I'm like kind of like riding on or shit like that."
mhm.
Yeah,
Or
that was
even
one.
like say
Yeah,
say you do get with the Manic Pixie Dream Girl or whatever, right? And she stopped being that after you get
yeah,
it with her,
right.
you know what I mean?
Like suddenly 3 years in, she's like, "No, I decided that I was gonna get an office job and like fucking,
Yeah.
drop
Like
my like
she
stop
she
dyeing
had
my
red
hair."
hair when you meet her. Yeah, she had red hair when you met her, but like then she dyed it back to like her natural color, and she's just kind of vibing, trying to like, get a job as like a phlebotomist or a fucking
Or a fucking
pharmacy
accountant.
tech or some shit.
Yeah, she's
Suddenly
trying.
you start thinking to yourself, oh, she is still here. But
I thought
suddenly you
she was
start
in here.
thinking to yourself like, oh man, shit, like this ain't the girl I got with. Everything's fucked up. I'm
Yeah.
not looking like the main character no more.
Yeah, no, I get it. And suddenly it's like, oh damn, is she the main character? Did she make the changes that she wanted to like? Did she make all the changes that were supposed to be like the finale ending of the movie before I was ever made to? Like suddenly it's like we don't get to live, like, we don't get to leave that bullshit in the past together. Suddenly it's like, oh no, I'm alone, and I'm fucking still the same nigga. I'm still
Right.
the same
I
flawed
didn't grow,
individual.
she grew.
Yeah. Or vice versa. It's just like this person could stay the same and you change, right? Suddenly your ideal person isn't as emotionally bogged down, right? Or the same person you would hope, right? You get past you get past your situation and they don't, like your partner doesn't. Suddenly, like you don't know how to fucking help them through this. Like you're like it turns out, oh no, I'm not the partner that actually can help people deal with shit. Like that's another thing that niggas find out very quickly. It was like, oh, I
Yeah,
was
like
here so that
I'm
you could
not the
fix
fucking
this.
savior nigga that I thought I was.
Yeah, it's like I'm not actually able to like help you put these pieces back together, like at all. Like I'm not equipped. I'm not equipped to deal. And that's what's
Mm,
fucked about it a lot of the times is that sometimes like the Manic Pixie Dream Girl is a like they're real people, right? And the
mhm.
responsibility, not necessarily responsibility, but yeah, I guess so. Like the things that come with that, like being in a relationship with a person like that who has these things, it's difficult, right? You have to learn how to give them their space. You have to learn how to like help them like get through some of these things or how to like point them in the right fucking.
Or even more often than not, like you don't have to help them do that shit.
No,
And
a
it
lot
was
of
never
times
your
it's like
job to
on
do that
it's
shit in
on
the
them
first place.
themselves. No, I get
Right.
that, but that's the thing
So
is
I
like
don't know.
some people sign themselves up for roles that are not like they sign themselves up for roles they don't understand, right? Like because the thing is
Right.
that
And that's
like,
something you were saying?
oh no, I was just saying if you're in it for the long haul relationship wise, right? Like you have to be ready for like you're probably gonna date, marry like three different people. Like over the course of that time frame, like you might know three different versions of this same motherfucker.
Okay, cool. I'm glad you cleared that up.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like not three different like separate motherfuckers. This ain't no polyamory
Well,
shit.
I mean, some
I'm
people
saying
do. I'm not saying they don't.
yeah, no, nothing wrong with that at all. I'm just saying that like people, yeah, as cliche as it says, like as it sounds, people change, and so what you sign up for initially, right? Like you have to be kind of ready to say like, okay, like can I deal with this if this portion wasn't present anymore, or
Yeah.
like yeah,
Would it
what
be
could
fun anymore if I don't have that?
Exactly. And then you have to really kind of like look at yourself and say, well, what the fuck is my definition of love? Like, what the fuck am I here for? Like, as far as relationship wise, like if I'm talking about the long haul, is it like what's the fucking what are my yeses and nos essentially?
Yeah. What are my deal breakers or
Yeah,
whatever?
that's the word I was fucking looking for.
Yeah, the
Goddamn
deal
deal
breakers. Yeah.
breakers. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
And
And
oh,
I
that
think
was,
that we've kind of like, opened it up a little bit, maybe not maybe not in the direction that I was like thinking that you would,
yeah,
but I will like say, like, do you think this concept of the like quote manic pixie dream girl is dead? Because you cover the manic part, pixie, who gives a fuck? But
yeah. I was
like
about
this
to say
whole,
Pixie's
I think
very
I think
wide.
that the root in this like term, this trope, this whole shit is
This
like the
dream.
dream girl
Yeah,
aspect, right? Like, is this lady gonna be what I expect them to be when whatever, right? And
yeah.
I think you still see it,
Mhm.
but I don't think that it gets put out there as
Not in the
often.
same way. Like, I don't think they put it in the same, like, main character light that they used to at some point. Like, you're not when I say main character, I mean not the protagonist, but someone that is very, like, involved in the main storyline, right? And so, for me, like, I don't necessarily think it's dead, right? But I can see how it's waning off, right? I don't think that it is king trope anymore or queen trope
Mm,
anymore. Like, I don't think this is the go-to for, like, making your, like, angsty protagonist change, right? I don't think that that's the first thing that they go through. Like a lot of the times I feel like the manic pixie dream girl has been pushed in the like hierarchy of tropes, right? I feel like they've been kind of downgraded to like another side character. Like Britta is not the main character of
I
Community.
don't like how you said Britta is that. And no comment. Like, I don't want to sit up here and try to like, what I mean, because we're on the home stretch. You know what I'm
No, I
saying?
mean I
I
get it.
think
I'll
we
just say
probably
like
got 15
my
minutes max more in this shit. But I don't think and I think that I kind of want to break that open a little bit. The misconception, right,
yeah,
of who
what
these people
characters
are.
or who that because that's the thing is like who's actually making the full definition. Like
Right.
that's the
Or
case.
not
It's
even
like
just definition, just like the desire for it. You know what I mean? Like, I've wanted one. I think that I had found
I've
one, and then it turns out that it's not what you expect it to be.
is this a manic pixie dream girl? It's like hunting for fucking Pokemon or mushrooms. It's like, is this goddamn psilocybin or is this poisonous?
Good try. Good try, man. Good try. I commend you for that attempt.
Is this the blue nipple cap or what?
Right. Yeah, okay. I'll give you that. I'll let you have that.
But no, I mean that what I'm saying is that no, like I can't between the both of us, right? We can have very different interpretations of the manic pixie dream girl situation, right? But I can see how you might be able to stand up and say like, no, this character is not a manic pixie dream girl, and this is why. Like I use Britta, but obviously you disagree. Like,
I disagree, and I think this mostly comes from you, because, like, you know what I mean. And this is not me taking shots at you this late
take
in
as
the
many as you
podcast or
want.
whatever, right? But I think between the two of us, I don't think you try to look at the media critically from a literary standpoint as often as like I do type beat. You feel me?
Yeah, no, I mean I get that. I'm not a critical person. We've discussed that multiple times, right? And so yes, I will agree that like no, I'm not looking at most things critically when I look at shit. But
Mm-hmm.
if I'm looking at the trope and looking at how this stuff kind of plays out in my thought process, right? I could say that Britta, a person who a person, well, goddamn, here I am trying to make this point, but a person who will lie about random shit, who will make up stories to make herself seem more interesting, who has interesting life, like who want like she seems like the person who wants to be the manic pixie dream girl of people's lives. Like
And
this is
I'll
the kind
agree with that. I'll agree with that. But I think that like the desire to be that, because like, you know what I mean, and I'm not, you know what I mean, what was it Andre said? I don't know what it's like with a skirt on.
true,
Fucking
true.
I'll never understand like the aspiration from like media aspiration from a feminine standpoint. Like, what
Yeah, no,
characters do you look at to like try to emulate or any of that other shit, right?
nah, I
So
get it.
you take a genre like fucking Community or anything else like that,
Yeah, where
where
you're
it's like
the whole thing.
farcical.
Yeah, put a
Yeah,
bunch of
like,
tropes in a room and then see how they kind of
right.
play out.
It's more so like a media disconstruction across the board.
Yeah,
Because I think that like the trope of being like a manic pixie dream girl or trying to be that manic pixie dream girl,
Mhm.
uh I think that's just as harmful for like women as it is for men. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I
Because I
mean, I
think
get it.
that, like, you know what I mean? Say you like this type of shit, or say you look at like Ramona Flowers and think to yourself, like, oh, that shit kind of cool. You know what I mean? Like she's kind of dope. I fuck with what she
She is.
does. You know what I mean? She able to have her secrets, but also like control like the narrative around her life. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
separate herself from these people and individuals, and she's not necessarily her past and blah blah blah. Like I get that.
But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Because I feel like with everything, when you create something, like whether it be like a comic, a movie, cartoon, whatever, and fuck, what's the word? Like you create it and it doesn't necessarily click to you like, oh, this isn't real, or that people are gonna watch this shit and take different shit from it. Like we
Yeah,
talked about it earlier, like not earlier, but we talked about it a few weeks ago, like with like how niggas will watch the Boondocks and think that they're fucking Huey
yeah.
and
They
not realize that Huey is also like a
yeah.
caricature in something,
Yeah. I
you
mean, but
know?
that's the thing is like people take media because, and then something that I feel like I was trying to touch on. People take these things in media, right? Because they don't have role models or they don't have these experiences in life that give them perspective, and they say, okay, well, this can be my North Star. This can be
Mhm.
like how I make up for
This is
these
how I
things.
can define myself.
Exactly. And so like that's not their fault that they don't have these experiences, right? And in some cases, I'm not trying to say that in every case, like sometimes
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'll definitely never say like, oh, these people are looking for validation
yeah,
through something fictional.
just sometimes
Even though
people
we
don't.
all do, everybody
Yeah,
fucking does it.
hell
Like
yeah.
you couldn't tell me, like, you know what I mean? Like you don't think like I watched Fully Cooley and was like, hey, I'm basically Nelson, so like I'm gonna just start being an asshole to everybody.
I mean, some niggas love the fuck out of Mark Twain, right? And they like the whole personality is based upon like ideas of this nigga, right? Like they're that's a transcendentalism with mostly authors, right? It's mostly fucking authors, that
Mm,
kind of shit. Like I'm just saying that like people use fiction all the time, like to what's the word I'm looking for? They use it all the time
to
to
actualize their
yeah,
lives.
actualize, that's the word I'm looking for here. But yeah, to actualize, it was just like, okay, cool. Like I enjoyed this so much. Like I was so into this that this can now be like a part of me. There are niggas that are
Mm,
Harry Potter kids, like y'all know the Harry Potter kids, and it's a huge portion of it because
big head
they learn
kids, like I call them.
they learned to socialize, they learned to empathize, they learned all sorts of shit through Harry Potter, right?
Mm,
And there's no difference from them niggas than the niggas that like learn to be positive through Naruto. Like, you know, that's
true.
it's the same shit. Hey, what's happening,
Hey,
Crimson? You
what up,
came up.
Grams?
Yeah, she showed up and we was like, we getting out of here. This is literally about to close.
Yeah, I mean, we was approaching the close, but I mean, I think that's something to be said. Um, there are niggas that look at things like Naruto or like anime or just like fictional mediums in general and think to themselves like, that's how I can, you
Yeah,
know,
this is
become
how
me.
this is how I finish my evolution. This is my final stage, right? Is that once I'm positive enough to be able to like talk through my issues and things like that, then I will have achieved my nindo, my ninja way.
Right, right. And I've heard that a million times.
Yeah, of
But
course. But
but is that ultimately harmful? Do you feel like that's ultimately harmful, or do you feel like
that's
that's
the thing. Like we were talking about this earlier. It was like, is it malicious? Is it hurting anybody? And to a
right?
degree, it can, and sometimes it doesn't. Like the like that's the wild thing about it, man. Like there's no. I don't know if there's a the oh poor Crimson, but I don't know if there's a defining factor that makes it good or bad. I mean, other than like, is it hurting anyone? Right? Do you use it to tear anyone down? That's another big thing. It's like, you know, do you put niggas in a box, right? Because you
I
look at
mean, I
things.
will say, like, if I'm trying to emulate niggas like Sasuke, or if I'm trying to emulate niggas like Vegeta, or even God forbid Scott Pilgrim, like
Yeah,
you're gonna hurt niggas on the way.
yeah. I walked out of Scott Pilgrim going, "Oh, that shit's dope." I don't necessarily want to be Scott, right? But I can definitely see like I you can find a character in there like, you know, some niggas are like, "Oh man, Wallace is amazing and I want to be just like Wallace." Right?
True,
But
true.
that's the thing is like what I'm looking for is that if you box yourself in, the point I was making, yeah, if you box yourself in like that, it's like, okay, well, if I'm gonna be the Naruto of the story, right? Then you look at other niggas like, well,
Mm.
that's a Madara, right? Or like, did you watch Bullet Train?
Hell no, I ain't watched Bullet
Oh man,
Train.
I love Bullet Train, man. I love those like beat 'em up, shoot 'em up types of movies. But fucking Brian Tyree Henry, right? He plays a character, and the way he categorizes people is Thomas the Train, like Thomas the Train engines, like all the different types of fucking train cars and rail cars and fucking Thomas the Train. That's how he looks at people, and like the whole funny trope of the movie is that like, oh, you know, they're all looking for the diesel, right? Like, because the diesel
Mm.
is looked at as like kind of not the negative-ish one, like the ones that are gonna do whatever they want to get their way and type shit. You know, oh, you're a Thomas and you're a Henry or whatever the fuck, because I don't know Thomas the Train like
I
that.
don't know shit about Thomas the Train.
Like what I walked away was a healthy knowledge that Thomas is good and Diesel's bad or grumpy
Mm.
or upset or whatever the fuck. But also happens to be that the Diesel is black. Just saying. Just
Well,
saying.
shout out to the Black Diesel.
It's a black Diesel.
Shout out to Black Diesel. Good
Yo,
for Black
I know
Diesel.
that's already a poor name, man, but it's a great poor name. It's a fantastic poor name.
I'm surprised you know that.
Yeah, no, I just want to see that in the credits. Black Diesel, Black Diesel, and Sky Lee.
I didn't watch this movie, Nick.
It's not made up. It's made up, but it sounds real. It sounds real as
Right.
fuck. Nah, but I mean, I guess coming out to say is like you don't want to necessarily base your entire personality around fictional characters, but at the same time, I don't think there's anything wrong with taking some morals or getting some like perspective from an anime because not just an anime, but like a media
Just
in
any
general.
piece of media,
Yeah.
yeah, like fucking
There are niggas
comics,
that
bro.
watch
It's
Menace
like
to
that.
Society
I genuinely believe I became a better person because I watched certain shit or I read certain shit. You
for
know?
damn sure. For damn sure. Like, you know, niggas really like, you know, you can tout fucking Cry the Beloved Country or fucking Things Fall Apart. These are both fiction, but like, well, loose fiction, but they're fiction. Like, yeah, these are both fiction, but they are taught in schools, right? They're put out there as like morals, like, you know, fucking To Kill a Mockingbird, another fictional story that like, you know, is supposed to be a moral, things like that. Fucking Aesop's Fables, goddamn Giving Tree, all fiction
Damn, I
designed.
get it, man. You went to high school. You went to high school literature. I see you.
Look, I know books.
Yeah, all right, cool. You went to school. Yeah, I feel you.
So there's a degree of like positivity that comes with being inspired by like the media and
Agreed.
shit that you indulge in. Shout out to Crimson because she definitely worded that way better, and I was like, I'm gonna steal that real quick. Like I
Yeah,
looked down there, and I was like, that's easy bread. But I think there is something negative to say. Like it's just a weird toss up. I'm trying to feel like what's the balance, man. I don't think we're gonna find it this pod, but I'm just
I don't know.
like,
Yeah, yeah. I'll say that I genuinely believe that people like putting you in your place in real time or just be like, hey, nigga, stop acting like a cartoon nigga or stop
yeah.
acting like a nigga in a book.
That's true. Having a fucking support system, a group of niggas to keep you real or keep you grounded can sometimes be helpful as fuck.
Trying to
What the
pretend
fuck?
to be Dexter is crazy.
Yeah, I was about to say a dude from Dexter was like, was it Mandark?
No,
Was it
nigga,
goddamn?
not Dexter's Lab, nigga.
Oh, the
Serial
sociopath. Okay,
killer.
I got you. Yeah. I
Yeah.
was like, wait, Dexter's the bro. Why did I go there first? I'm an old child, bro. I'm an old child. Yo, but yeah, did you have any closing remarks, nigga? Anything that you were thinking about? Like, did you want to kind of rap?
Uh I don't know. I think that like, you know, with all things, everything kind of comes back full circle.
Most
Like
definitely.
niggas will believe that something's dead and rely on it being dead to excuse their bullshit behavior, and that women aren't well, excuse me, women partners in general aren't there to um propel you into like some higher level of thinking or higher level of understanding. You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely. I completely agree that they're like looking for people to elevate you is never, I feel like, a good strategy, right? I don't think that seeking elevation in another individual is the way to kind of go about bettering yourself or your life because that person, though you might love them, though you might respect them or admire them, they don't have much to do with your day to day wake up every, you know, your mornings, your noons, your nights, those fucking hours and sleepless stuff. That they don't go through that, you do, right? So like I don't think, just to address this, I don't think the Manic Pixie Girl trope is dead, right? And I don't think there's anything wrong with people out there finding some type of admirable trait in a Manic Pixie Dream Girl character, right? But I also feel like, hey, it's up to you to define yourself, right? At the end of the day, figuring out what you're into and figuring out what you feel is usually the best way to go about shit. That's all I got, nigga. You know, shit, it's the well-spoken token. I've had a blast talking to yo ass. Shout out to everybody that showed up for the live. You know, shout out to everybody jumped in the comments. We like y'all. We fuck with y'all. Y'all some real A1s and day ones and shit like that. Other than that, brother, say bye to the people, nigga.
Hey, man, I'll catch y'all on the flip. I hope y'all enjoy the edited version of this entire conversation.
Hey, because we putting that out. It's coming out on Monday. Thank you so much. Check out the podcast. Jump on us on Instagram and the official Well Spoken Token page. Check us out on Twitter. Interact with us on there. We also got a TikTok. We do stuff over there, small things. And also, if you're watching us on YouTube, yo, don't forget to click my beautiful face and go and hit that subscribe button, the like button. We fuck with y'all. It's the Well Spoken Token, and we out. How do we?
Nigga, I got it, nigga. What the fuck?